Live at 6, this is 13 News Now.
Right off the top at 6, a live look at downtown Norfolk. We are waiting for that rain to roll in. A live look at our radar shows showers in some spots, but the bulk of it is on its way.
Yeah, let's get you straight to the experts. Chief Meteorologist Jeff Lawson is timing the rain out. Jeff, how you doing?
Not too bad, thanks. We are looking at some wet weather already, in fact, in some of the inland areas. The rest of us, you can see pretty decent visibility, but there are a lot of low clouds. We're going to have some mist around at times, maybe a little drizzle, some fogs very likely as well. But in terms of the steadier precipitation, and it's not all that heavy, it's a little bit of light rain out here, right near the I-95 corridor, western parts of the viewing area, sort of west of Franklin. Temperatures out there right now really mild for this time of year. 60 degrees wouldn't be a bad high temperature in November, let alone as we get here into literally the middle parts of our coldest month, January. Southerly winds starting to pick up gradually. They were 7, now they're at 8. They'll get up over 15 miles per hour and as high as 25 in a few spots later tonight. But look at these temperatures. The next 6 hours, we start to make this drop, and then the readings start to slide back up again as that southerly wind kicks in. So we're calling for mid-50s tonight for your overnight low, and after that, things begin to change. How so? Well, 60s today, but over 70 degrees tomorrow. The record for tomorrow is 75, set back in 1890. I highly doubt we'll get there, but we're not going to miss it by all that much. Warm enough tomorrow that we might even have a little bit of lightning, believe it or not, but then a big drop from temperature-wise from Friday night through Saturday night, and right into Sunday as the cold air comes sweeping back in. I'll let you know how that affects your forecast coming up.
All right. Thanks, Jeff.
Thank you, Jeff. All right, the weather whiplash leads to sights like this. Water main breaks. 13 News Now here on Graydon Avenue in Norfolk as crews work to fix a busted pipe. Now, a 6-inch main broke, flooding the corner of Graydon and Manio Street. Right now, water is shut off in the area while crews make repairs.
So, live now to Virginia Beach. The snow is all but gone at Princess Anne High School, but class was not in session today. Beach schools dropped this early this morning. Tweet giving students their 6th straight snow day. Frustrated parents reached out to us asking why.
So we sent Stephen Graves to find out. He's live in the mobile weather lab. Hey, Stephen.
Hey, Philip. Yeah, we have been riding around all day to different neighborhoods around Virginia Beach, and it's good news to report. They look pretty clear. Now, that weather today really helped out. We're in Green Run, riding around right now. There's some little patches of snow on the side of the road. We wanted to show you, but it's a little too dark out here. But even though school is back on, we know there are looming questions, so we took those to the superintendent.
Social media feed.
Virginia Beach School Superintendent Dr. Aaron Spence has a student, a teenage driver at home. So when his crew sent him this picture,
You can see we just had a lot of ice this morning.
he says he knew what call to make, even if some saw the early morning decision as last minute.
Anytime we've got a weather event, timing is everything.
Dr. Spence says crews went out about 3:30 this morning to survey the ice and slush. Most worry is over bus routes and also students who have to walk when sidewalks aren't clear.
I guess if that's why they called it, then it makes sense.
But with 6 days off, an unforeseen number for students and staff, seniors Aspen Newman and Nicole Hoffman, well, they want to go back.
Just because I don't want to make up all these days.
Could kids go to school on Saturday? Is that a possibility?
No, we're not going to send students to school on Saturday. In the past, what we've been able to do is extend the school day and again use those staff days, those teacher work days, and some of our holidays.
Dr. Spence says a meeting will happen tomorrow to decide what days will be sacrificed. But what about lessons learned from this storm? Does the superintendent now think more plows are needed for city streets?
And I trust the city to make good decisions about what they need for snow removal. I do think there's good conversation that we can probably have about establishing some snow routes and some other things that we might be able to try to do to learn from this and move forward and really get kids back to school as fast as we can.
And we'll, of course, keep you updated on what days they decide to sacrifice. But Dr. Spence did say Martin Luther King Jr. Day is off limits, that students will have that day off. In the meantime, that picture you saw there, the city did an update picture, and it's actually clear there. You can see that on my Twitter. In the meantime, if you have any questions about any other cities and makeup days, we've posted those on our website. Reporting live in Virginia Beach, I'm Stephen Graves. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Stephen, and we are ready for any potential delays tomorrow morning. Check in with our 13 News Now app. Just hit the school closings tile. All right, right now the search is on for a killer in Norfolk. It all started when a man was found dead inside a home on West 42nd Street last night. The detectives were called in, and now they're calling the death of a 58-year-old man who was found a homicide. And detectives are still looking for leads. If you saw anything unusual or know any information that could help, give the crime line a call. Your tip could earn you a $1,000 reward.
Developing now in Portsmouth, he is already charged with shooting a police officer. Now a 15-year-old could have been involved with a botched online sale. Jacqueline Lee is live at the courthouse with documents revealing a long rap sheet for Will Patterson.
Yeah, Regina, Patterson is looking at a total of 16 felony charges, 10 of which are related to the shooting of that Portsmouth police officer, and the other 6 charges are related to 2 different robberies. Now, the grand jury, they've been deliberating all day. They just got out about an hour ago. Since then, I've been sorting through these documents. These are only some of them, and what these documents show is that the grand jury formally indicted Patterson on all 16 charges, which means he will be tried as an adult in the coming months. Now, we wanted to see what led up to the shooting of that Portsmouth police officer. We found that Patterson is accused of being involved in 2 robberies. Prosecutors say he lured 2 different victims using the OfferUp app, which allows people to buy and sell goods. The first robbery happened October 15th. A 31-year-old man was trying to buy an iPhone. When he showed up at the meetup spot, 2 15-year-olds went up to his car. That's when Patterson allegedly pulled out a gun, and the teens robbed the man of $150. The second robbery happened 2 weeks later. Similar scenario. This time, a 42-year-old woman was trying to buy an iPhone. She showed up at the meetup spot. Prosecutors say the same 2 boys robbed the woman of $250. Patterson accused of shooting at the woman's car as she drove off. And that woman is okay. Now, as for Patterson, he's looking at 3 different trials for those 3 different crimes. So, of course, we'll keep you posted on air and online at 13newsnow.com. Live in Portsmouth, Jacqueline Lee, 13 News Now.